this is Richard with North Texas Ball Cards, and as you've guessed it, we've got another box from Collectible Card Club. This is the October box, so let's get right into it since it's almost November. We got some goodies in here this time. 2 top quality packing peanuts. Wow. This is the platinum level box for those of you just joining the group. And this comes with 15 packs of vintage cards going back from the 80s through the early 90s. We're looking at our first set here is 1994 Upper Deck. These are going to be 91, I believe, Donruss. And here's my favorite brick, 93 Upper Deck. 91 Upper Deck, but those ones I don't mind too terribly much. And 98 Tops. That's a new one. We haven't seen that one before. Let's see, there's 5 right there. We also have some 88 Donruss and Piece of History, 5 cards per pack. This is from it's from Upper Deck, and I can't tell what year, so we'll just, I probably missed it somewhere. Looks like Piece of History, could be anything. 5 cards per pack. Fine 21st Century Phenom Rookie card, we'll see about that. And let's see what else, what other goodies we have. 1990 Fleer, 86 Tops, another one of those double packs of 86 Fleer. Excuse me. Fighting just a little bit of a cold. Let's see, some 89 Tops. My personal favorite, 89 Fleer. We'll save that one for last. Fleer Futures. Interesting. And let's see, 93 Score and 2006 Tops. Cool. Yes, got a good selection here this time. We already know who will be last, because we're going to find that Billy Ripken one way or another. Let me drink of water real quick. Good quality water. Okay. How about we start with this Upper Deck one here? Since we don't know really what it is, let's see what we get. Getting this box out to you before the second game of the Rangers. Rangers are in the World Series for those of you living under a rock. And they won last night's game against the Diamondbacks. Go Rangers. All right, our first card is Jim Edmonds. Manny Ramirez. Kind of feel bricky, but they're not too bad. Manny Ramirez. Troy Glaus. Edgar Martinez. And Dave Winfield. All right, I don't know what's so special about these, but Upper Deck, we'll put them aside, get them entered into trading card database one of these days. And how about some Tops? 2006 Tops. Let's see if we get anybody good. 2006, I don't remember anybody jumps out at us as one we should be looking for, though I'll never turn down Rangers. Joe Mauer, there you go. He's good. He's retired now. Nomar Garcia-Parra, he's, I believe, retired now too. Barry Zito, Pedro Martinez, Zach Day. There we are. Roger Clements. Won't argue with that one. And 2004 Barry Bonds. Sean Figgins. Johnny Damon. And Francisco Liriano. Okay, well there's a couple of them we might want to hang on to. And for those of y'all who don't know, I'm a huge fan of trading card database. So you should get on there and look for me, because I'm always looking to trade for my Texas Rangers. I'm trying to collect all of them. I want every Rangers card. And if you've got some that you're willing to part with, I probably have something I'm willing to part with. So, like this puzzle piece. Cha-ching! What did I say these were? These are 88 Donruss. 88 Donruss. Let's see what we got here. Alvin Davis. Geronimo Baroa. Damon Berryhill. Bob Melvin, back when he was a player. I think he has moved from the Padres organization to the Giants, if I'm not mistaken, as of yesterday morning, I think it was, while I was drinking my coffee. Jay Bell, Todd Stottlemyre, Jerry Royster, Wes Gardner, Will Clark, Rafael Santana, Greg Jeffries, Mark Langston, Tim Loudner, George Bell, and Dave Hengel. No Rangers, but then again, hey, we'll get some more somewhere down the line. Okay, how about some more tops here? How about 98 tops? The gold colored ones. First one is Matt Lawton. Feel kind of sticky. Jose Hernandez. That team font's kind of hard to read. Cubs, looks like. Jose Rosado. Tom Glavine, there we are. I think we'll hang on to that one. It's not his rookie card. I do have his rookie card. Danny Patterson of the Rangers. We'll be hanging on to him. Dimitri Young, not of the Rangers. Baby Boomers, Todd Green. And Detroit Tigers, Todd Jones. One thing about the World Series last night was that Il Bombi, Adolis Garcia, broke the record held by David Freese, I believe his name is, with the Cardinals, who incidentally set that record 12 years ago in Game 6 of the World Series, which was the last time the Rangers made it that far. So I just thought it was too ironic that a Rangers player beat him for most RBIs in the World Series, or in the postseason, in our run for the championship. Oh yeah, what are these guys? Sorry, I'm getting off track. 91 Upper Deck. We're looking at Jeff Conine, Dan Gladden, Jim Abbott. Looks like we got a few turned around. Matt Young, Mike Boddicker, Andres Galarraga, Danny Jackson, Luis Salazar, Rookie Threats. That is, wow, I can't read. Luis Gonzalez, Tuffy Rhodes, and Jeff Bagwell. Only one of those I've heard of. Rafael Valdez, Darryl Boston, Roberto Alomar, Dave Martinez, and Danny Darwin. Also got a pretty Mets sticker. Cha-ching! But I was just glad when the Rangers beat the Astros to go to the World Series. And in his, well, if I can't have it, screw it, I'm going to take my toys and go home, Dusty Rhodes, the manager, announced his retirement. Anyway, I guess we can't have it all, can we? All right, how about that double pack of 86 Fleer? I'm always trying to be really careful cutting into these packs. I don't want to tear them up. See, look how nice and crisp these are for having been in the pack for 40 years. Steve Trout, Mike Stad, Al Cowens, I don't know that. Bruce Bochy, that's not Bruce Bochy, the current Rangers manager. Greg Harris, Dave LaPointe, Glenn Davis, Tim Burtsis, Vince Coleman, Terror on the Base Paths, John Montefusco, Ivan Calderon, Donnie Baseball, Moose Haas, a checklist, a Dodgers sticker, and a St. Louis Cardinals sticker, Gary Gaetti, Tom Hume, or Humey, depending on your particular persuasion, Lee Mazzilli, Floyd Rayford, Bob Dornay, Alvin Davis, Steve Shields, Larry Parrish with the soon-to-be world champion Texas Rangers, Bill Allman, Bill Dolly, Dave Kingman, Hall of Famer if I'm not mistaken. What do we got? Yeah, John Tudor, Fleer All-Star Team. Yeah, Ron Washington. Wow, look at that afro. Wow, that must have been before he could afford cocaine. He's now the first base coach for the Braves, if I'm not mistaken. And Bill Madlock. So there's a couple of those I might keep. I might hang on to that Ron Washington one. I wouldn't mind seeing Ron Washington come back in some capacity in the front office, maybe. That would be all right. I wouldn't be too displeased with that. All right, and how about some 92? 92 Upper Deck. That's what it looks like. Yeah, oh no, I'm sorry, 93 is right there. I guess I need glasses. Well, more glasses because I already have them. Time for that eye exam. I feel kind of bricky. Oh, a lot of bricky. Oh, man. John Doherty. Dan Plesac. Jeff Conine. Vernon Wells. V. Wells. Marlins check. Pictured Nigel Wilson. Okay. It looks like, oh, this must just be the guy that painted it. Nigel Wilson. Mark Whitten. Howard Johnson, Hojo. Has a chain of hotels, or had a chain of hotels in the off-season. No, he didn't. I just made that up. John Farrell. Make sure John Farrell's not stuck to something else. Todd Worrell. Chito Martinez. Spike Owen. Mark McGuire. That's okay. I won't get rid of that one. Robin Yount. I will get rid of that one. Peter Gammons. Though that says Alex Gonzalez on it. Don't know what the Peter Gammons thing is. And our last two are Matt Walbeck and Dennis Eckersley. Looks surprised, like, no, really, I wasn't looking at her. No, I wasn't. I wasn't taking a picture of her with my cell phone. No, you can't have my cell phone. Sorry, lost my mind for a little bit. Okay, how about some 93 score? Hope everybody is having a lovely, lovely week. By the time you watch this, it should be Saturday night or Monday. I might get this uploaded Saturday. I'm shooting it Saturday afternoon. And Frank Seminara, Kevin Wykander, Danny Tartable, season 92 season highlights, 9 RBIs in a game. Al Osuna, Kenny Lofton, there's Hojo again. Andy Van Slyke, batting average leader. Greg Harris, David Howard, Jose Lind, Ben Rivera, William Suero, Tim Fortuna, Delino DeShields, his son, Delino DeShields Jr., played for the Rangers. He doesn't anymore. Greg Vaughn and John Wetland for the Expos, but he was later a pitcher for the Rangers as well. What do we got here? Fleer Futures. Let's see what Fleer Futures are. ...2001 Futures checklist there on the back. So this must mean these are 2002 cards. There's our checklist. Ryan Klesko. Okay, yeah, he becomes somebody, I think. Jay Payton. Mike Piazza, he becomes somebody. Maglio Ordonez, so does he. He's kind of cool. It's kind of got kind of a rough texture on him. There's McGuire. Yeah, he becomes something all right. Barry Zito, Kevin Young, and Scott Downs. Yeah, okay. Those are kind of interesting. Kind of interesting, anyway. Not, don't know if they're interesting enough to keep, but. And like I said, as I've said before in my videos, if you see something that I missed, something that makes them just, oh my God, don't ever get rid of that card, let me know, because I'll, or make me a trade for it and then say, hey, by the way. Because I believe that a card's value is only what it matters, how much it matters to you. Just because a card has a listing in Beckett's of $1,000, that doesn't mean it's worth $1,000 to me. All right, what did I here we got 94 Upper Deck. Electric Diamond, Alex Gonzalez. More Electric Diamond, Butch Husky. Doesn't really look like a Butch, but trying to separate these things. Futures now, 23 years old. Aaron Seal, probably Seal. And there's Eric Davis. Bobby Jones. These ones are still kind of sticky. Rob Butler. Eric Young. Home field advantage, Mike Piazza with the Dodgers. And Barry Larkin with the Reds. And our last card is Willie Green. I'll have to look and see if any of these have any errors in them. I don't think there was any errors in the this year's 2023 tops. That's really the only products I go after are the tops. I don't think there's any errors in that this year. I know there was last year. Last year, 2022, Mike Yastrzemski's name was misspelled in 2 of his cards. Sorry, Scott. Scott Thompson's card sacrificed itself for the Gum Gods. Okay, these are 86 tops. Let's get rid of the propaganda card. And Carmelo Martinez leads us off. Yankees leaders. Mike Marshall. Terry Forster. Tom Hare. Ted Simmons. Sid Fernandez. Onyx Concepcion. Greg Gagne. Jose Uribe, probably selling on eBay for $1,000. For some reason, his cards on eBay go for just ungodly amounts. Reds leaders. Jose Rio. Ozzie Smith. Donnie Scott. And Scott Thompson. Let's put Scott Thompson on the bottom so we're not screwing up this other card. I didn't like at first the 86 tops design. I've gotten where I kind of warmed up to it. It's not all that hideous anymore. All right, total of 4 packs left. Let me take some more water. All right, where are we? All right, we have 3 options left. Fleer, Topps, and Donruss. I won't go with Donruss first. And this one looks like it was possibly heated and resealed. And puzzle piece that we don't need. 91 Donruss. Sandy Alomar. Rafael Martinez. Dave LaPointe. Jib Needlinger, Tom Brookins, Andy Van Slyke, Andy Hawkins, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg, Mark Carrion, Kevin Bass, formerly of the Astros, Greg Smith, McGriff the Crime Dog, Fred McGriff, Al Leiter, whose son is now in the big leagues, Charles Nagy. Yeah, there's a little bit of a ding right there. I don't know if I did it or if the pack did it. And Vince Coleman also got a little bit of a ding right there on the corner. Oh well. Let's see. This will go in my cannon fodder box. Trade fodder, not cannon fodder. I will. Sooner or later, I've got where I have to focus on my trading, on my inventory, devote a couple nights a week to it. A couple nights to this, a couple nights to my other hobbies, and then a couple of nights to another. So, yeah, I'm forcing myself to get stuff entered into my inventory. Main thing, I gotta get it separated out, see what all I have, because to be honest, a lot of these, I'm still going through the boxes yet. All right, 89 Topps. Every time I think I'm getting close to being done, I find another box. Gum, who sacrificed themselves? Chris Bozio. Somebody I was talking to was looking for Chris Bozio. I'll have to see if I can remember who that was. If it's somebody in one of my subscribers, and thank you very much for that, by the way, if Scott Bozio rocks your world, then let me know. I'll probably send you the card. Scott Bales is starting us off. John Tudor, Al Nipper, Kurt Young. There's Jose Rio. Then we think we just saw him. Phillies leaders. Kelly Downs, Kevin Williams, Jay Bell, Mike Marshall, Dennis Rasmussen, Vance Law, Glenn Braggs, Kevin Kaufman, and there's our Chris Bozio. I could probably get that gum residue off there. Okay, 1990 Fleer. These ones weren't too hideous. It's not like those mustard yellow ones. I can't remember what year those were. Those things were just ugly. And get rid of that card. Looking at Mr. Mitch Webster. Gary Ward with some printing residue. Jack Clark. Player of the Decade, Jose Canseco. I do know in this batch there was an error card because they misspelled Cal Ripken's name. His name is Ripken, K-E-N, and they spelled it K-I-N. So if you find one of those, hang on to it because one of these days you might have something. Kurt Manwaring, Eric Hetzel, Jerome Walton, or Jeremy, depending on who you ask, B.J. Surhoff, Jeff Peterick, Steve Farr, Mike Pagliarulo, Walt Terrell, Dan Schatznader, Lance Parrish, and Tom Hankey. Howdy-ho! Let's see who gets that reference in the comments. Some of you might, most of you probably won't. All right, the last pack of the afternoon, not evening. Our old friend, 89 Fleer. We're looking for the Billy Ripken error, we'll call it. He still says he didn't mean to do it, but that he didn't do it. But yeah, I'm thinking he's full of crap. The Billy Ripken, the Jeff Treadway with the sniper crosshair, Randy Johnson with the Marlboro sign visible in the background. There's a couple of them that we're looking for. Mr. Jose Oquendo, Lee Smith, Harold Baines, Jeff Reed, Luis Rivera, Harold Reynolds, Jose Uribe, Don Heinkel, Heinkel, Ramon Martinez, Pete Stanacek, Kevin Bass with the Astros this time, Storm Davis, Marvell Wynn, Don Slott, and our last one is Kent DeCulvey. So on those Billy Ripkens, you can find them. They're on eBay. There's people that got them. I'm looking for the whiteout variants. There's some of them that look like they took. I think they actually did take in the original printing whiteout and cover up the error on the bat knob. There's a white scribble, and then there's a whiteout where it looks a white box, I think it is. And if you can find one of those somewhere and tell me what you want, reach out to me. My email address is in the description for the channel. Make me an offer on it, preferably in trading cards and let me know, and we'll work something out. And because those are the only ones I need. I've got the original, I've got the black box, and the black scribble. So I just need the 2 white ones, and then I'll have them all. And then I'll send them all in to PSA, get graded and encased in carbonite, and have them forever and ever, or at least till I die. Then my wife will sell them. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I say I'll do better about getting these done, because I get these boxes usually around the 4th or 5th of the month, and work sometimes gets in the way. That's all I can say. Sometimes work gets in the way and I've got other things, but I get these up when I can. So I do appreciate everybody that does watch, and I hope you get something out of it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And enjoy your week. Stay safe. Don't do anything crazy. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.